Thanks to multiple lawsuits, Alex Jones owes a lot of money to the families that he has repeatedly defamed when it comes to the massacre at Sandy Hook. How much money? It's basically infinite money. I don't know. It's a lot of money. And he is currently doing everything he can to make sure that they get as little of it as possible. And take a look at some of the strategies he's using. So he's apparently been moving millions of dollars out of his company, Free Speech Systems, and into companies controlled by himself, friends, or relatives. This is the result of a Washington Post analysis of financial statements, depositions, and other court records. And because of this, those funds might be out of the reach of the Sandy Hook plaintiffs unless something is done. And here's how that's functioning in practice. Between August 2020 and November 2021, Free Speech Systems signed promissory notes, essentially IOUs, for $55 million to cover what it said were past debts to a company called PQPR Holdings that Jones also owns, by the way, with his parents. So that company, which is managed by Jones's father, a dentist, had bought tens of millions of dollars in supplements, like Gorilla Brain Fuel and Dick Hardening Gel and stuff, that Jones eventually then sold on his show. A lawyer for Free Speech Systems has said in court that the debt accrued unnoticed due to sloppy bookkeeping, which admittedly I buy. That doesn't mean he should be able to transfer the money over. Again, it's still just his family's obligations. In addition to that, this year he started paying his personal trainer, which let's just stop there. Alex Jones is a personal trainer? Whatever that personal trainer is making, it's too much. Anyway, what they're making is $100,000 a week so that they can help ship supplements and other merchandise. Now, why his personal trainer is helping to box up and ship his brain fuel, I don't know, but $100,000 a week seems like a lot. In addition to that, a company managed by his sister was paid $250,000 as a supplier or vendor. God only knows what that is for. Basically, this is Brewster's Billions, but it's Alex Jones just trying to give anybody connected with him the money, either so that he can eventually get it back once the heat is off of him, or just to make sure this is his last little injury that he can inflict on the plaintiffs from Sandy Hook by making sure that they don't get the money that they're owed. Jordan, what do you think?
John, there are a couple questions in the chat. Could you repeat what kind of gel specifically is being sold?
Hey, these are the things he sells. I don't choose his merch. Okay, he does. We sell these. Okay, we don't sell anything you're supposed to inject. I don't know. I will say this. It apparently brings in a lot more money because that guy's made hundreds of millions of dollars selling, ground up chimpanzee and everything. But anyway, proceed.
Yeah, I mean, this is a way that he and like so many other people who have been accused and convicted or found to have engaged in any wrongdoing try to exploit this system, because it's just rare that anybody with power or influence or anything is actually held to account. So the next step is, if you are one of the unlucky ones, how do we beat this? How do we move our money around? How do we fake a bankruptcy? Johnson & Johnson has done it. Many others have done it. I mean, the Sacklers are never gonna face accountability, apparently. And now Alex Jones is doing it. They just move their money around. We shut this company down. Oh, wow, what do you know? All of our assets are in another company. Guess that's not the one that was found liable. It's just an exploitation and a middle finger to the legal system. But people with influence and power just typically get away with it, which is deeply unfortunate. I feel bad for the victims here.
Yeah, and this is the sort of thing where, as a regular person seeing this, it seems like this should be pretty easy to solve. Just go take that money. That's his money. That's what it is. It's still in his family. It's not sacred all of a sudden. He moved it to evade it. It feels like this should be able to be tracked. Any scheme that the addled, warped mind of Alex Jones can cook up, our legal system should be able to track. I think they should be able to get ahead of this barely sentient pork roast, okay? I think they should be able to figure this one out. The question is, will they have the willingness to, and on what time frame? It already took years and years and years to get him to stop defaming these families. It might be that some of the Sandy Hook families are willing to continue to pursue this, but how many years or potentially decades are they gonna have to do this? Is Alex Jones even gonna be alive before he finally needs to pay off these people? His arteries and heart are ready to pop at any second. So it is entirely possible that he will just fully evade responsibility and culpability in this. Anyway, hopefully they'll get something. They certainly are owed that for all of what they've experienced. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.